the Buffalo Bills, I am so happy that everything came back. That was my favorite game of the week against the Raiders. I just couldn't wait to see it. It just played out exactly how I saw it. He just needed they shortened. They're not throwing the ball down the field, Tyler. It's shocking how they really aren't. But right now, don't get Cook involved because he does show home run ability, and that scares the defensive coordinator. And that's going to take when Cook is involved in the game. The defensive coordinator is paying attention to him. So and then now you mix in the tight ends and Diggs and David. Now the offense is out of control. Defensively, that's going to be to me what I keep watching. Josh Allen, obviously we know, stop turning the ball over. Defense, that was nasty yesterday. That was good.
Yeah, it's
that's a good offense. That's not a bad offense either. The Raiders have a good offense.
James Cook getting involved is a game changer. I think if they don't need to become, circa 2015 ground and pound Rex Ryan Buffalo Bills, but you do need a semblance of a rushing attack that doesn't heavily involve your quarterback. I think Josh Allen ran the ball 3 times. They got James Cook going. They mixed in Damian Harris, Latavius Murray. Latavius Murray's just going to play forever. I mean, he's the pride of Onondaga County, I believe. So
who
they ran the ball, but Wyatt Teller made this point when we were chatting last week, and it just comes back to that theme of football being played by human beings, not in the mathematical equation. Like if you're an offensive lineman and you're 315 pounds, backpedaling all game is going to get old. Like Wyatt Teller kind of unsolicited brought up the Bills, his former team, and he's like, look, that doesn't look like fun for an offensive lineman. What's fun is moving forward and kicking ass and doing what he did against Cincinnati in week 1 when he drove, I believe it was Jermaine Pratt, into the dirt 25 yards downfield, right?
That was sick.
And then it's going to seep into your identity. I mean, it's going to become your identity to an extent. Like you're going to be a physically tough team, a mentally tough team. So when you get into January and you got to win that kind of game at some point, you're not going to be able to throw the ball all over the place 4 straight wins. Like even the Chiefs at times have had to kind of buckle down and run the ball effectively. The Bills haven't been able to do that. They got punched in the mouth by Cincinnati in that game last year. They were soft up the middle on defense, soft up the middle on offense, dazed and confused, and got ran out of their own building. So if they can find that element, and this is when you got to find it, right? In September, you can't just snap your fingers and get it in January. Right? James Cook ran the ball well last year, just really wasn't given the ball more than 6-7 times a game. So give him 15 to 20 touches in a blowout win. Like let him get comfortable and know what he's doing out there in every situation. Right. I think they're going to need that element. So that was a big takeaway for me in that game. And I, like I said, I was at Atlanta, Green Bay. I wasn't watching it play for play yet. Man, James Cook showed some talent.
Agreed. That's going to be a nice, or not nice, but a welcome needed addition to that offense that, will make everybody breathe a little easier in the building. Promise you. It's the best feeling when that one guy you see that guy take that step, that Pierre Thomas in New Orleans, when you realize that it's not a 2-game thing. It's, man, he's every game. Like this is what you get. He is that good. And once you see them take that step, it's exciting. Guys that you weren't necessarily thinking were going to be a major player in the offense.
That Super Bowl run, your New Orleans Saints, yes, you had Drew Brees. You guys ran the ball through the playoffs.
Deuce.
That was yeah. Well, I think that year though wasn't. I think Deuce
that wasn't right. That was right.
Pierre Thomas.
But we ran with Pierre,
Reggie Bush, obviously.
Who was
we
that?
always forget the third guy.
Was it Mike Bell? It wasn't Mike Bell.
Yes, Mike Bell. Mike Bell.
But yeah,